A very good afternoon and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Sabina and as usual I'm going to be your host for today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got two things that I want us to discuss here. First of all, let me start by saying this. That sometimes in life when you get an opportunity to be a leader, or maybe when you get an opportunity to guide people, to show people the way, don't think that you are the best. Sometimes it's good to hear from others, because before you were there, there was also somebody who was there, and maybe because of one or two things, that is why you got that opportunity maybe to lead. I'm talking about this because of what Duale is saying. That is why I've said that I've got three things to say. But before that, if we are meeting for the first time, don't forget to take a minute to go down there, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, drop me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where you are watching this video from. It's also good to tell me if you're watching this video from within the country, which county are you watching it from? And if you're outside the country, it's good to tell me which county. And I would like also to appreciate those who have been giving you support, those who already subscribed, because without the support, this channel cannot grow and it cannot be where it is as now. And I'm very glad that we are approaching 30k, which is good, and I think probably by the end of next month we will be there. Now let me start by this statement that was made by Duale. Duale was just the proposal of his reshuffle was just or reassignment was given yesterday, and he has not even gone through the panel. And I asked the other day that what is it that Duale has been doing? What is the role of Duale in this government? Because you can't tell me that one person is serving three ministries at the same time with under one president without holding a very big position. Like one person is at one point you are a minister of defense, and at the same time you go to environment, and at the same time you want to now to serve as the minister of health. Now, what is funny is that Duale, being a minister of health, before, in fact, is not even a minister of health. Duale is trying to threaten people that with the issue of SHA. And I said this, that these guys are pressurizing this issue of SHA. Like, you have to register for SHA. What is it with the SHA? I want us to listen to Duale before I come back so that I can continue. Listen to this.
Reduction by Kenyans. Thirdly, those who are making noise about SHA. Every night I watch news. I watch Citizen. I mean, and Nation and KTN and TV47. Everything. The common currency is 30 billion NHIF bill. I am telling you, mark my word today, the day SHA takes root, 60% of the many clinics you see in estates, they will close. Most hospitals that you thought were doing good work were open because of the fraud that was taking place in NHIF. So, you can find Kenyans today. I found a member of parliament this morning, and he told me my mother is being treated for dialysis in one of the hospitals for free for the first time. So don't listen to the propaganda. The people who are fighting are the cartels. And the president yesterday said he will not oversee 1 shilling.
Now, story number 2 is about Sabina Chege. There is a statement that Sabina Chege made, and I would like us to listen to it, and then we talk about it.
Let's hold hands. When I went to Nyanza, and when I found that there was no clean water, and somebody tells you we don't have clean water because we have never supported the government, because we have always been in opposition. And that is my worry even for my own people of Mount Kenya. I'm like, do you want to go to the opposition then? And then you will not get the benefits of the government, which is really unfair, because this is how we work. That once you support the government, there is something that comes with it. Once you're out of the government, then somehow the priority is given to the people who are in government. And what I want to say here, even as a family, you have your children. There's a child that you'll see every day who is very obedient, and there's one who will go there, will not go to school, will go clubbing and whatever else. When you're dividing everything, it doesn't happen at the same time. But what I would say, as a mountain, it is a high time we are at halftime. It's a high time we have a reflection where we have come from. God has been faithful to us. We have had presidents who have come from our region, but I see like we have taken it for granted. Even our numbers that we have today, I would say we have taken it for granted. We need to leverage yes on our numbers, but also appreciate that there are other people who exist in this country, that we can be able to share our resources equally. And when we have a president who is not from our region, it doesn't mean that we will not get the benefits. Let us not be the people who are...
Sabina Chege is talking about being in opposition. And of course, we know very well that anybody who is in opposition, sometimes being in opposition has got advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantage part of being in an opposition is this, that sometimes you find that because you are not supporting the government, or because you are not with the government, there are some of the developments that cannot happen in your community or maybe in your area. Let us take a look at this. That the moment that the Luos, let me give you an example with the Luos lawyers, because Sabina Chege gave that is a statement that she made, that when she went to visit Nyanza, she asked the reasons why there are no developments, and the answer that she was given was that simply because they've been in opposition, that is why there are no developments in Luo Nyanza or maybe in Western. Here is the thing. How many years have the lawyers been in opposition? Just that area. Not only Luo lawyers. Let us go to Masai, go to Turukana. Those people have never tasted the government. So you find that if you're within that issue of share, remember Rigathi Gachagua talked about the issue of share, that only those who supported William Samoei Ruto will benefit from the government. So it means that if you don't support the government, you cannot benefit from it. That is the naked truth. That if you support the government, you benefit from the government. But if you don't support the government, you decide now to be in opposition, there are some of the things that you will not get. That is why Sabina Chege is saying that I asked this question and I was told that because we've been in opposition, we've not supported the government, so there are no development. But one thing I have to say is that we have to understand that as a leader of a nation, you have been elected, in as much as maybe you elected by a group of people or a community, or maybe you want to do development for your own community. You have to remember that this thing must go all in all. Like the whole country must benefit. You are a president of the nation. You are not a president of a certain group of people. Take a look at during the time of Moi, or during the time of Kibaki, during the time of Uhuru. A lot of development did not happen in Luo Nyanza. Even after the handshake. Even after the handshake, we still had problems here and there. But right now, what is happening? The Luos, I saw the Luos celebrating after people like John Badi joined the government, people like Pio Wandai joined the government, and even Oparanya, they were saying that at least right now they're in the government, let them enjoy. You know, there is this thing that simply because now one of us is in the government, now we think that everything is going to be fine. But we also have to accept the fact that people like Wandai and Badi being in government does not change anything. Like, okay, they're in government, it's just a name. But they cannot remember the person that is in this government, is leading the government, is William Samoei Ruto, the president. And of course, he knows very well that people of Nyanza did not elect him. So what do you expect? You can't force him to do developments in those areas. You can't. And I had Boni Alwale at one point telling the president when they met, I think in Western, when Boni Alwale was urging the president that, Mr. President, what you need to do right now is to stop all the developments in Central and come do developments in our area. So are you saying? So it is believed. Actually, it is believed that many developments are being done in Central simply because the Central people supported this government. I don't know how we can get out of that mentality. I don't know how we can end that mentality that only the people that support the government becomes the beneficiaries in the government. I don't know what to think. That is why I also want to give you time in the comment section to tell me what to think, and also tell me how these videos are reaching you. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Bonfils Owino. Bye bye.